Negotiate with bandits, Yerima tells Tinubu. Former governor of Zamfara State, Ahmed Yerima, has suggested that President Bola Tinubu should first engage the use of dialogue with bandits rather than military forces as the best way to address the insecurity challenges to resolve insurgency in the country. Yerima gave the suggestion today while speaking with State House correspondent after a courtesy visit to the president. Wow. Unfortunately, funny enough, I'm surprised, let me put it that way, to see that a former governor is coming out to advise the president to negotiate with the bandit, to engage the bandits in negotiation to solve that's the best way to solve the insecurity crisis we're having in the country. Really? So I'm trying to fathom where this is coming from, honestly, because I don't believe that the government will sit down with the bandits on a round table to negotiate with them. What are they going to talk about? What are they going to talk about? That is just my problem here. Senator Yerima, who said the immediate past government failed in negotiating with the bandit, was of the option that if the federal government weighed in and began negotiation with the bandit, the country would record advanced progress like was experienced with the Niger Delta militant. I don't get where Yerima is getting this idea of. Comparing the Niger Delta militant with the bandits, they are two different things. The Niger Delta militants were fighting a just cause. Take it or leave it. But what are the bandits fighting for? The oil is being exploited from the Niger Delta region, and it was used. The proceeds is used to develop other states, other places, and the place where they were getting the resources were suffering. We are suffering for the hazard from the oil spin up and all that. And the people were not livelihood gone. And they were not benefiting from the resources getting from their place. That was what triggered the Niger Delta, going out there to fight for their right for just cause. Before they were declared militant, Ken Sarowa fought this fight head on before he was, killed by General Sani Abacha military government. So this is not, you can't compare what the Niger Delta people were agitating for and what the bandits are doing today. The bandits, if they sit with the government, what would they tell the government that is the reason why they are doing what they are doing? People who went out there, bomb a train, kidnap people, take ransoms of 100 million naira each from all the, their captives. And today, somebody is coming out to tell the president to negotiate with bandit. How? On what table are they going to sit? On what ground are they going to negotiate with them? It's so funny that sometimes people come out to say, to say some things and begin to ask questions. Where are they coming from? Where did they get these ideas? And when you look at it, you now discover that we have allowed ethnicity and religion to play so much role in politics and the way people think and make decisions. If not for that, I don't see the reason why Yerima will come out to say to tell Tinubu to negotiate with bandits. You don't negotiate with terrorists. Those guys are terrorists who are fighting for no cost. They are common criminals who go out there, adopt people, demand for ransom. And when you pay the ransom, they let you go. If you cannot pay, they kill you. Those are not the kind of people you negotiate with. Those are the people that the government should go out to full force. The military should go out to destroy them with full force. He further highlighted that the success of the late President Musa Yar'Adua negotiation with with the militants in the Niger Delta region in 2007, arguing that the fact is a proceeding for peaceful resolution. The senator who underpointed that the challenges of bandits is further escalated by the growing poverty and illiterate in the region, stated that he is not making a case for the bandit, but maintained that the federal government can wide resources and political will to achieve negotiation with the repentant, bandits. Oga Yerima, take it or leave it, we are making a case for the bandit. That is just it. And in this kind of situation, I don't think negotiating with the bandit is the best option. Because if you come out today to negotiate with this bandit, before you know what's happening, another group of people will spring up and start committing havoc, destroying life and properties, and the government will also say, let's negotiate with them. On what ground? Government must stand on their ground, try all they can with their military power to wipe out anybody, anyone traced to be a member of this bandit syndicate. That is just the honest truth. The idea of, negotiating with bandits, as far as I'm concerned, is uncalled for and it's not accepted anywhere. There's a slogan that we do not negotiate with bandits, with terrorists. These guys are terrorists. They are terrorists. So how do you sit down and begin to negotiate with them? On what ground? You can't wake up and be comparing the bandit with the Niger Delta militant. The government call them militant because that is the name what they want to call them. But these are agitators who want to benefit from what is getting from their own soil. You can't come to my region, tap the oil, take the mineral resources there, go out there, make money with it, then develop other places, and the places where you are getting it from is suffering, is languishing in poverty. Go to most of the Niger Delta states where these oils are being extracted. What are the people? What is the development in those areas? But go to Abuja, go to other states. The money from this oil is what is used to develop those places. And if you come from such place, won't you rebel? Won't you protest? So why will Yerima be comparing them with bandits? No, you can't compare these two things. The people from the Niger Delta were fighting a just cause. But the bandits, they are common criminals and they are terrorists. And they must be dealt with decisively by the government, by the military. Thank you. Please feel free to comment below. Let's know your thoughts concerning this and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.